Last year, the Spencer County Bears had a season for the ages, winning their first district championship since 2011 and first regional championship in school history, making a dream run to Rupp Arena for the Sweet 16, taking a nationally ranked team down to the wire, and leaving all of Taylorsville beaming with pride. But last year is in the past, and all those accomplishments get you nowhere this year. Tonight, the Bears begin the home portion of their schedule, looking to relive those dreams of the past. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spencer County High School. Alongside John Hutchins, I am Bo Bruner, and we're here with GHP-SPORTS to bring you another season of Bears basketball. And John, it's time for basketball in the Bluegrass State. This is our busy season. We've got eight games on GHP-SPORTS in the first 19 days of the season.
Yep.
I don't know about you. I'm excited to watch this boys team defend their 8th region title, but it's time to buckle up.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, glad to be here. For those of you who tuned in for the girls' game, old Mr. Henry Ford kind of called my name for Tuesday night. I wasn't able to be here, had to go to work. But glad to be here tonight, really excited to be here tonight. And really, how could anybody not be excited about the boys basketball team this year? After that run that they made last year, the 8th region champions, I mean, with everything those boys accomplished, that stuff's going to be talked about for years to come. I mean, years to come. But, Bo, like most things, good things tend to come to an end. And now Spencer County is left, you know, not only with that 8th region title to defend, but a little bit of a roster to rebuild. You and I both know that no matter what happens with these boys, that we have the right man at the helm with Coach Burns.
We're a little bit short on time tonight, folks, so we're going to take a quick break on the pregame show, but when we return, we'll take a look at tonight's players to watch and lead you up to the tip. We are now about 14 minutes away on GHP Sports.
The Cooperative Extension Office is here to serve all residents of Spencer County with educational and research-based programs. We offer programs for youth 5 to 18 years old through our 4-H program, where youth can make the best better. We offer free soil testing, and if you love to get your hands dirty, consider becoming a master gardener. We also offer programs for prevention, wellness, and individual family development, or you can check out our homemaker groups. We are located at 100 Oak Tree Way off Highway 44 in Taylorsville, Kentucky. Come in and see us or check us out on our website or Facebook.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Tonight, Spencer County will battle Oldham County, their first home game of the season. New coaching staff. John, they've lost their main squeeze, I guess you could say. He's gone on playing at Holy Cross. Actually been Patriot League Freshman of the Week twice already this year. Yep, Max Green has. So a little bit of a rebuilding mode, too, for them. But we're going to take a look at our players to watch. And with the graduation of Earhart and Cox, Marksbury for the Bears, and with Green for Oldham County, this is kind of going to be guard-oriented with our players to watch tonight. For Oldham County, we're going to watch junior number 5, Will Hinkle. Now, he's the top returning guard on this Colonel squad. Max Green was the point guard. He scored 43% of Oldham County's points last year, and it'll take the whole lineup to make up all that, John. But the question is, will Hinkle be able to handle the ball pressure put on him by this bigger Spencer County lineup? And if he can, that will bode well for the Colonels.
Yeah, Hinkle, I mean, it's no secret. He's got some big shoes to fill, and that's not trying to make a crack on his size. He's definitely not the biggest kid on the floor, and Max Green was pretty tall. But big shoes to fill for him with the graduation of Max Green. As you mentioned, Green averaged 32 points per game last year. Now, Hinkle, just a shade under 5. Also, Green, he was a rebounder with the size that he had, averaging 7.7 rebounds per game. Hinkle last year, 1.9. So I think, you know, he might be out to play that role that year or this year, but yeah, and everything that he's done so far this year is showing that he's really making that effort to try to move up, to try to be more forward of a player. I mean, just last Tuesday night in the loss to Atherton, Hinkle had 19 points, 3 rebounds, and was 50% from behind the arc. Regardless of his size, regardless of his stats last year, Bo, when Hinkle's on the floor, the Bears need to know where he's at.
For the Bears, it will also be a junior guard. Gone is Marksbury, Cox, Medley, and Earhart. And, John, we've already been in contact with Camden Cox tonight.
We have.
Already been burning this up.
And Cam, I'm sorry I said anything good about Hinkle and the player to watch. We were given instructions that we can't say anything good about Oldham County tonight. But I'm telling you, we're giving the information to the people, Cam, so settle down.
So those 4 guards that graduated for Spencer County, they shared the ball handling duties all year last year, John.
Yep.
Each of them shared it equally, done a good job throughout the season. But this year, we were looking at Brady Smith to be the point guard. Tore knee ligament during football season, is going to be back, I'm hearing, in January.
Maybe sooner. Is what we're hearing tonight. Maybe.
But so all that is going to fall on Samuel Seawright. So Coach Burns actually believes Seawright can be one of the best shooters in the state. And if that comes to fruition, these Bears will get a pickup that they cannot measure. Tuesday night, Samuel had 21 points, 2 of 4 from long range. So he's already off to a good start.
He is. And, I mean, he's not just a player to watch tonight, but even by that build-up that you gave him, Bo, he's a player to watch all year for the Spencer County Bears because a lot of what they're going to be able to do offensively is going to run through him. Spencer County, we don't have this massive 7-footer in the middle, but we got a lot of height between the Armstrong boys, and having Jackson Combs down there. And Samuel Seawright to be able to play that guy on the outside to where he makes smart decisions with the basketball. He can feed down low, but then as he leaks off to the corner, we're able to play that little bit of an inside-out game with him. So as these teams collapse on our height, he's going to have those opportunities to shoot those 3-pointers from the outside. Samuel Seawright will definitely be a difference maker for this team this year.
We're going to take another quick break on our pregame show. When we come back, we'll discuss these squads Coach Renner and Coach Burns are going to put on the floor tonight as we're now about 8.5 minutes away from tip-off. You're watching Bears basketball on GHP Sports.
Country Mart in Taylorsville has the finest selection of freshly butchered meats, produce, and all of the other ingredients to make your mealtime a victory. If you're running short on time or just don't feel like cooking, Country Mart is the only place in Taylorsville to get delicious Champs chicken. Dine in or take it to go. Your family will love it. Make sure to use your Country Mart card to save on food and earn points at the pump. Country Mart, your local grocery, proudly serving Taylorsville and all of Spencer County for over 50 years.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. First home game of the season for the Bears. Won their first game Tuesday night, John, 75-70 over at Seneca. Had a couple players. We already said something about Seawright, 21 points. Jack Armstrong had 20 points, 8 rebounds over there the other night too. So off to a good start already for the Bears. But let's take a look at these Oldham County Colonels tonight.
All right.
OC lost their first game of the year. That game was at home, 74-68 Monday night to Atherton. They are coached by 2023 KHSAA and Hall of Fame inductee Chris Renner. This is Renner's 25th season on the sidelines as a head coach in Kentucky. Most of those were at Ballard. While with the Bruins, he accumulated 703 wins, 9 7th region titles, reached the state championship game 5 times, winning it all in 1999. Now, he takes over a successful program. They're used to winning. But this year, they will have to do without the services of their all-time leading scorer, Max Green. The Colonels were expecting a lot of size, but they've been bit by the injury bug.
Yeah.
2 players this year, they expected, actually, their 2 leading scorers they were expecting coming into the year, thought they would probably get double-doubles out of both of them. Lower leg injuries, 6'7" senior Louis Nava tore his ACL in August. He's out for the year. And 6'6" senior Henry Markham broke his ankle in early season practice, had surgery last month. He is expected to be back in mid-January. So where will the scoring come from, John?
That's a good question.
Other than our player to watch, Hinkle, it's a group that consists of Nolan Leet, Tim Rankin, juniors Xavier McGlawn and Jeremy Harmon, sophomore Cooper Collins, and 8th grader Ty Bryant, none of which averaged over 3 points a game last year. Harmon did score 19 the other night, along with the 18 that Hinkle had.
Yep.
And Ty Bryant had 8 points and 11 rebounds. So, John, if that continues, the Colonels will be fine. But if it don't, there's a lot of growing up to do in LaGrange this year.
In fairness, the well usually runs pretty deep up there for Oldham County when it comes to the talent available to them. But the hit on their big man, Bo, that's a gut punch for those guys right there if I've ever seen one. To expect to see these Colonels I expect to see these Colonels use their speed to try to create turnovers and create a little bit of chaos and see if they can get some steals. If they can, I really expect to see the Colonels tonight to try to do a lot of scoring in transition. A lot of times when you're undersized, if you can get those mismatches, you can get these things going your way if you can get the opposing team running. And so for the Colonels to be able to try to put some good points on the board tonight, to try to overcome the height that the Bears have over them, Bo, they're going to have to find creative ways to get some shots off.
We'll go over the Bears right quick, too, John, while we're here. I think we still got a couple minutes.
Yeah, we got a few.
We've already mentioned our player to watch, Samuel C. Wright, but the unquestioned leader of this team is going to be senior Jack Armstrong.
Yeah.
Nobody in a Bears uniform has more varsity experience than Jack. 6'5" senior, Spencer County's leading returning scorer and rebounder, had 20 and 8 Tuesday night. He's got the ability, John, to dominate in the post, but he can also step out and hit the three at a very high clip.
Yeah.
When the Bears need a bucket, this will be the guy they will go to throughout the year. Senior Jackson Combs, he will have an expanded role on this squad last year. Logged a lot of minutes last year, John, in crucial times during the game. It's not like he only got mop-up duty minutes.
No.
But that role is going to grow for him this year. They'll be expecting a lot more out of him. Tuesday night, he had 14 points, and he's another one that could score in the paint or step outside the arc. Actually, everybody in this lineup, you can't shoot a three, you're not playing for Coach Burns.
Pretty much.
Brady Smith, we talked, is expected to be back in the starting lineup, by at least January, maybe sooner. Sam Cook, the only other Bear on the bench with a large amount of playing time. And then you get to the sophomores, you got Ben and Chris Armstrong. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you this one time, and this is going to be what I go by all year long.
This is the code right here.
This is the code right here. When Ben and Chris are both on the floor, Ben has on blue shoes. B for blue, B for Ben. So just remember that as the season goes along. They logged some time last year, but they'll be thrust into probably starting roles this year, John. Yeah. And like older brother Jack and Jackson, they're in the 6'4", 6'5" range. They can play in the paint, shoot it from outside. If the Bears want to be successful, they're going to have to live through their growing pains as newbies to the lineup. They're going to have to live through that, and these two are going to have to grow up pretty quick. Chris got off to a great start at Seneca, hitting 3 threes and finishing the night with 12 points, 6 rebounds. Other than that, players, I came to the scrimmage last week against Cal. Junior Ty Kimbrough.
Yes.
Quality player off the bench. He really impressed me. Got a lot of stamina, can get up and down the floor, and really impressed me the other night in that scrimmage. Looked comfortable, even though that was his first varsity minutes, and he can be a key to the season because he can come in and spell pretty much 4 positions on the floor.
That's right.
And then juniors David Cornell, Caleb Higdon, and Keaton Jones will round out a roster that, John, despite their size, look for them to play from the outside in.
And I think that's where we have an advantage coming into this season. This is a team that can hit you from multiple angles. You mentioned it just a few seconds ago about how if you can't shoot a three, you might as well forget it for playing for Coach Burns. And to have the size that we have with some guys, the 6'4", 6'5", 6'6" types of numbers that we have, and these guys to be able to play the inside positions, to be able to shoot from the outside, that's nice. Having that decent size, depth in that size, will make it an obvious place for the Bears to strike. But when you consider their ability to make those outside shots, it's going to make their opponents pick their poison throughout the year. Their opponents are going to have to commit to crashing down when that ball goes in deep, or they're going to have to stay to the outside and force their guys on the post to play one-on-one with our big men. And so either way, Spencer County can take advantage of the size on the inside, shooting ability on the outside with all their players. But with that said, I had a chance to watch the Seneca game from Tuesday night, and the one thing I feel that I would like to see the Bears work on a little bit, Bo, is they almost seems like they're still trying to find their identity. It's like they still need to figure out how they're going to play together as a team. We come off of this 6 seniors graduating last year that have played together forever, knew what each other did, and could do it well. This team's still searching for their identity. Now, as these games go on, I'm sure they're going to find it.
At this time, we're going to go down to public address announcer Stephen Hume for our national anthem and starting lineups.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now for the starting lineups. First up for the visiting Colonels. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Nolan Leche. At guard, number 4, Jeremy Harmon. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Will Hinkle. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 21, Timothy Rankin. At forward, a 6'2" 8th grader, number 34, Ty Bryant. Head coach of the Colonels, Chris Winner. And now for your Spencer County Bears. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Samuel Searight. At forward, a 6'5" senior, number 15, Jack Armstrong. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 25, Jackson Cole. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 32, Bill Armstrong. And at forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 35, Chris Armstrong. Head coach for the Bears,
Latay, Harmon, Hinkle, Rankin, and 8th grader Ty Bryant starting lineup for the Oldham County Colonels. For your Spencer County Bears, it'd be junior Samuel Seawright, senior Jack Armstrong, senior Jackson Combs, and the sophomores, Ben and Chris Armstrong. And folks, did you see the blue shoes?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wanted to know. That's the code. The code. Blue shoes, Ben. I tell you what, Bo, it's been a while since we've been in here for a Spencer County boys basketball game. Just the starting lineup gave me chills. I'm ready for this.
Tap back to Seawright, Bears control. Going to get the ball up to Ben. 3 Armstrongs on the floor. Guys, you're only going to get the first name. Seawright dribbles between the circles. Gives it up to Chris. He'll take the wing 3. It's good.
And what do we say? You got to be able to shoot that outside shot. You get size like that on the outside, putting those up, Bo, it makes it real hard on the defense.
Bears starting out in a 2-3 zone. Swing it down in the corner. Latay, shot's no good.
Defense
taking
moving
their time.
nice. Defense
That's Hinkle.
real nice.
Over to Latay on the wing. Back to Hinkle in the corner. Tries to go down low to Rankin. That ball is tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Colonels.
One thing that can always be said about Coach Burns and the defense on his teams, they are going to be scrappy. There's going to be hands in passing lanes.
Get the ball into Bryant. Now Hinkle back to Bryant in the corner. Drives the baseline. Cut off. Steps on the baseline. Turnover Colonels. Hinkle will pressure Seawright full court. Armstrong down the corner. Combs, corner 3. It's good! Quick 6-0 lead for the Bears. Bryant goes down low to Rankin. Back out to Hinkle. Wing 3 is no good. Rebounded by Combs. Combs pushes it up to Jack. Tries to get the ball to the middle of the floor. Seawright had the 3. Now he's going to take it deep. No good. Rebounded by Armstrong. Back up and in by Chris. Latay swinging around. Coach Renner wants a timeout.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough start for his team right there. Not a lot of luck for him on the offensive side, Bo. Coming down, got the one shot off, Hinkle did. Probably the best look that they really had the entire time they had the ball. Just the suffocating defense of Coach Burns and his Bears squad. It was just great to see those first few possessions, Bears settling in, using their speed, using their reach, their long arms to be able to cause problems for the Oldham County Colonels. On the other end of the court, Bo, Spencer County just able to, at will, get these shots, it seems. And we knew we were going to have a little bit of a height advantage, but that height advantage being spread clear out to the arc tonight, Bo, that's going to play huge for these Bears tonight and the offensive opportunities they're going to have.
Bears start the game out 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from outside. Now they get pressure in the backcourt. Latay breaks the pressure into the lane. It's going to go outside. Bryant, wing 3 is good. Cuts the Bears lead to 5. Combs in the corner. Gets cut off. Back out to Seawright. Hinkle gets his hand in there. Ball's loose. We're going to get a jump ball. And that'll belong to the Colonels. Hinkle, guarded by Chris. Swinging around to Latay. Looks down low to Rankin. That's not there. Colonels will reset. Bate gets in the paint, tries to kick it out to Hinkle, throws it out of bounds.
You see a lot of what the Colonels are trying to do, Bo, and it looks like they're really trying to work that offense down to Rankin, but Spencer County just staying on that low post, denying him the basketball, forcing them to try to work from the outside, and they're just not having very good luck.
Chris Armstrong drives the baseline, off the glass and in. (10-3) Bears early on. Swing it around to Hinkle. Gets it to Latte. Free throw line jumper is good. I don't know if Rankin has even touched the ball yet, John.
Yeah, Spencer County doing a great job sliding down into position. You know, somebody has to pull out to a wing to cover it. Somebody's always there picking up Rankin. It's defense has been phenomenal on him.
Chris from the right wing goes down low to his brother Jack. Out C-right, corner three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Jack. Out to Combs. He'll take a wing three. It's good.
That's 2 for Jackson Combs.
Bears lead is 8. Hinkle drives, gets in the paint, goes to Rankin. Shot is partially blocked by Chris. Pushes the ball up the left side of the floor. To Ben, top of the key, swings it around to Jack. Jack drives the baseline. Good ball movement out to Chris. Wing three. In and out, no good. Rebounded C-Right. Goes up. Got hammered and no call.
Got to get a foul on that.
Harmon goes in for the layup. On its spin by Armstrong. Goes back out to Chris. Chris drives the lane. Shot up off the glass. No good. He is going to draw a foul. Foul's going to be on Latte. His first and the team's first.
First foul of the night, actually, even. Well, not really. The first called foul of the night. How's that?
Chris Armstrong makes the first free throw. Ty Kimbrough checking in for the Bears. Chris makes them both. 15-7. Bears lead. Just shy of 3 minutes left to go in the first. Bryant, corner three. No good. Battle for the rebound taken down by Chris. Pushes it up to Combs. Combs drives all the way down. Left-hand layup.
That's got to be a goaltending. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bozak got it. He got the call.
First double-digit lead of the game. Harmon, left-hand dribble. Swinging around to McGlawn, who's now checked into the game. Back up top to Latte. Bears staying back in the 2-3 zone. Bryant, free throw line jumper, no good. Rebounded by Kimbrough.
Strong
Kimbrough
rebound
pushes
by
it out
Kimbrough.
to C-Right. He'll back it back out. Kimbrough take a left-handed three. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Bryant. Colonel's off and running. Stolen away by C-Right. Goes in, right-handed layup. Shot is blocked. He gets his back. Jack over to Chris. Now C-Right, right-hand dribble into the lane, off the glass and in. And the foul.
And one.
Samuel took a hard lick there, bounces right back up.
Foul going to be on Xavier McClellan. Going to be his first, team second.
Sam Cook checks in for the Bears. And we're going to get a timeout. Oldham County. Be their second called timeout. This is a full.
Spencer County bringing a lot of energy to the court tonight, though. This home opener, you know, I was talking about it before the game started, about how the Bears kind of seemed like at Seneca they were needing to search for an identity of how they wanted to play. And, Bo, they're quickly finding that identity. They're using their speed, they're using their size, and they're simply just outmatching these teams. So many times now we're seeing players like Samuel Seawright or Jack Armstrong getting double teamed when we have the ball, leaving players open, and it's not a good thing for Oldham County. These players that they're leaving open, whether it's Ben Armstrong, Chris Armstrong, whether it's Jackson Combs, these guys are guys that can shoot the ball. These guys are guys that can drive the ball, and they're getting these offensive looks. And because of that, right now, Bears sitting with 19 points, more than doubled up on Oldham County in this first quarter.
And that's the advantage, too, John, of everybody in the lineup being able to shoot the three.
That's right.
You can't sag off of anybody.
No.
And then when you have the size to combat that on the inside also,
Yep.
If you do sag off, you can shoot the three. If you come out and you guard them too close on the outside, you dump it down low.
That's right. That's right.
Kind of a two-headed monster here Coach Burns has got. Seawright at the line, try to complete the three-point play. Minute 41 left to go in the first quarter. Bears lead by 12.
Sam Cook checking in for the Bears for the first time, as both Ben and Chris Armstrong are now getting a little well-deserved breather.
Free throw is good, and the Bears lead by Baker's dozen. Colonel swinging around in the corner to Bryant. Go down low. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Cook, tapped out of bounds by Latte to stay with the Bears. Jack getting a break as Chris checks back in. I get a break right here, John. There's only one Armstrong on the floor.
There you go.
Seawright gets it to Kimbrough. Off to Combs. Back out. Top of the key. Seawright. Head fake. Tries to get in the lane. Over to Armstrong. Back to Seawright. Good ball movement by the Bears. Seawright gets double teamed. Tries to get it to Combs. Taken away by McGlawn. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Latte. Into the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Combs. Bears pushing it the other way. Seawright. About a 30-footer is no good. Rebounded by Latte. That was that Cam Cox range there, John.
Yeah, it was.
Keitlinger down low. Goes out to McGlawn for three. That's no good. Bryant comes flying in for the rebound. Off of him, out of bounds. It'll go over to Spencer County. And break time is over.
Yeah. Now you got to watch
the
a little
other two
closer.
check in.
Some great minutes there by Ty Kimbrough. Sam Cook coming in, giving somebody some rest. These are the types of things that we needed to see from the Spencer County team. Knowing what they lost to the 6 seniors last year, it wasn't so much who were they going to put on the floor to start the game. It's that bench and being able to fill in with some depth.
Cross-court pass to Ben. Out to Seawright. Dribbles, gets in the lane. Right-hand layup up, no good. Rebounded by Jack, tapped around, taken away by Hinkle. We're going to get a Spencer County foul, looks like on Armstrong.
Yep, they're going to get Jack.
And that's the first foul on Spencer County in the first quarter.
8.2 seconds left.
Only 3 fouls called in this first quarter, John. Hinkle pulls up his dribble to Harmon. They'd have no idea what the clock is. Hinkle throws up a 35-footer. It's no good. And we've come to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Spencer County 20, Oldham County 7. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Who is Thoroughbred Asset Management?
We are local financial professionals for local people. We are your hometown coaches.
You'll see us at your school ball games, your church functions, our local chamber events.
Investing in Thoroughbred Asset Management means investing in you. We are community members with the goal of helping others. We know you work hard for your money. Let Thoroughbred Asset Management help plan a retirement strategy that works for you. We have access to all types of investment options and will form a plan that fits your individual needs. We have the tools and strategies we need to help make your goals become a reality.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. We get ready to start the second quarter. Spencer County leads Oldham County 20-7. John, fast-paced game. Bears got off to a quick start.
They did.
That's exactly what Coach Burns wants to see in his home opener.
That, and then also using this height that they have to their advantage. When you look at a lot of these stats, other than the score itself, we got a lot of even numbers going across. So you look at assists, both teams with 2. We look at turnovers, both teams with 3. We get to that rebounding category where Spencer County height is showing itself. Spencer County 11 total rebounds, 4 total rebounds for Oldham County. Those second chance opportunities and those opportunities to end the possessions from Oldham County really boding well for the Bears so far.
4 offensive boards for the Bears, 0 for the boys in black. Ben, Chris, Kimbrough, Cook for 3. That's no good. Along with Keaton Jones seeing his first minutes. Chris with another rebound. It's 4 rebounds, 9 points, 4 rebounds for him already. Picks up his dribble, gives it over to Ben. Kimbrough from the free throw line, out to Cook. Colonels, man-to-man defense. Swing pass over. Chris just lost the handle on it.
Yep.
He was ready to pull the trigger. Ben down low, shot is no good. Rebounded by Kotlinger. Colonels push the ball up, get it back to Bryant. Over to Hinkle. Bowen in the game for the first time. 3 from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Kotlinger. Gets it out to McGlon. Bowen a long 3. That's no good. Ball tapped around. Keaton Jones had his hand on it. Kotlinger run over him trying to get to it.
Coach Burns not happy with his defense right there. You can definitely see a little bit of inexperience on the floor right here for the Bears, not flowing quite as well as the guys that did when they first started the game.
Combs checks into the game for Ben Armstrong. McGlon in the corner. Got that student section right over top of you in that corner, John.
That's one thing we always talk about this gymnasium. You know, it might be small, but it's intimidating to play in.
We're going to get Sam for a push, but all that was Kotlinger getting his feet tangled up.
Yeah, I think it was, but that's going to be Sam's first. Team second.
Team's first.
Team's first, that's right. Reset for the quarter, didn't it?
Yep. We had a lesson on that, John, Tuesday night. If you would have came to school, you'd have remembered that.
I had to work. Had to pay the bills. 3-pointer made.
Bowen.
Foul. Going to be on Ty Kimbrough.
That will get you in trouble with a coach.
Bowen having an opportunity here at a 4-point play.
Free throw's good. A little pressure here by the Colonels. Down to Chris in the corner, back up to Jack. Combs down low in the paint. Right hand hook shot is good. That shot is impossible to block, John.
You know who it reminds me of? Older brother Jonathan Combs right there. Had that hook shot. It's in the genetics right there.
Hinkle from the right wing. Looking to the middle. Free throw line extended to Kotlinger. Swinging around to McGlon. Back up to Bowen. Bowen About a foot disadvantage against Ben Armstrong.
That's probably lowballing it. I ain't going to lie.
Tapped away by Jack. Gets it to Ben, to the middle of the floor. Over to Chris. Picks up his dribble, top of the key to Ben. Swinging around to Combs, in the corner to Kimbrough. Looking down low, nothing there. Back up top to Chris Armstrong. Back to Kimbrough. Combs, left-hand dribble. Out to Jack Armstrong, wing three, no good. Rebounded by Bowen. Just under 5 minutes to go. Kottlinger shots up, no good. Rebounded by Jack. Combs, down low to Armstrong.
Nice look. Nice look.
McLaughlin almost throws that one away. Bryant from the left side, looking cross court. Goes to Hinkle in the paint, gets the pass down to Kottlinger, nothing there. Coach Burns wanted to walk. 3 up by Bryant is good.
Got to get it up the court.
Long cross-court pass to Chris. Drives the baseline down to the block. Too much dribbling when you get down there, John.
Got to watch down deep.
Kottlinger running the floor, gets the layup. Timeout, Coach Burns. He's still wanting the call from Bozak.
They both look like they're tap dancing out there on the floor right now as they're talking about it. But still, yeah, Burns going to try to argue there. I mean, I don't blame him. Any coach, worth their weight's going to try to do that and maybe get a call later on because of it. But still, Spencer County getting a little bit sloppy on the defensive side of the ball, not quite as clean as what we saw at the beginning of the ball game. And Oldham County, they do struggle with their height against the Bears, but what they do have is some speed, and they're showing that. They're showing some quick hands, showing that speed, quick passes, getting people in position to get some open looks. And right now, Bo, it's helping them out as they've climbed back into this ball game.
First time out taken by the Bears. (24-16), about halfway through the second quarter. Turnover, Rankin, shot is up and good. Lead has been cut to 6. Gets it to Kimbrough in the middle. Ball's out of bounds, turnover on the Bears. Too much dribbling, John.
Yeah, it is. And Oldham County just using that pressure, willing to give up defending one of the Spencer County Bears to get those double teams. And right now, those double teams are hurting Spencer County.
Latte down low. Rankin in the short corner. Back out to Latte. Rankin in the paint. No good. Rebounded by Jack Armstrong. Pushes the ball up to Seawright. Seawright goes down. Tries to go cross court. It's going to go out of bounds off of Latte. Stay with the Bears. Combs looking to get the ball in, gets it to Seawright. Picks up his dribble in that corner, gets pushed.
He can't push him out of bounds. My goodness. My goodness.
Another turnover on the Bears. Tay picks up his dribble. It's over to Harmon. Harmon gets to the free throw line, out to Hinkle. Hinkle tries to go to Rankin. The ball is kicked out of bounds. Stay with the Colonels. The ball up top to Rankin. Swinging around the corner to Hinkle.
Oh, we got somebody down. Player down, hurt. Timeout on the floor. Yep. Senior Nolan Latte just went down hard and was not wanting to put weight on that foot. That's a tough one right there for Coach Rayner. A team that we already talked about, kind of bit by the injury bug with their big guys going out. Latte, starting senior for those Oldham County Colonels.
I don't do it all the time, John, but during the year there'll be certain coaches that I'll throw an email out to. Hey, you got any information on your team? I did send one to Coach Renner earlier in the week, and he actually emailed me back today and said that we've been bit by the injury bug, and he said we're also very inexperienced, so to lose somebody like that on top of Mark and Nava, that would put them in a bad spot.
Yeah, it does.
Hinkle. It's to Harmon. Hinkle, corner three. No good. Armstrong fighting for the rebound, brings it down. Gets the ball up to Ben. Ben in that corner. Gets it to Combs.
Oldham County
just going to leave him open. 25-footer is no good. Ball rebounded by Harmon. Pushes the ball up to Schmidt that's in the game now. Over to Collins. Rebounded by Collins. Out to Hinkle. Swinging around Harmon. Top of the key three. That's no good. Rebounded by Searock. Game is kind of stalled here, John, at this 6-point lead. And Combs gets the open three. That's no good. Rebounded by Harmon. Ball is tapped by Jack Armstrong out of bounds. He lets that go. That's Spencer County's ball, but he's got to get his hand up there. He don't know.
He couldn't see.
Chris Armstrong back in the game for the Bears, along with Sam Cook. Bad corner to throw the ball in from Bryant. Swing around. Hinkle, corner three is good. And that 13-point lead, John's been cut to 3. Spencer County only 4 points in this second quarter with 45 seconds left to go. Cook in the corner. Tries to get it down low. Jack, left hand, no good. Ball tapped around, taken in by Searot. Gets it down to Chris in the paint. And he's going to draw a foul with 31.3 seconds left.
They're going to get Timothy Rankin, be his first.
Team's first of the second quarter, John. Not a lot of whistles called tonight. That's only the 3-6 foul called in the first half. Armstrong spins around, right-hand hook off the glass and in. Hinkle to Harmon. Guarded by Cook, back to Hinkle. Hooks down low, gets it to Bryant. He don't want no part of Jack down there, John.
No, he doesn't.
He turned around, seen Jack, went straight out. Stolen away by Cook.
Clock.
Got an over and back call on the Bears.
2.1 seconds.
Davin Cornell checking in for the Bears. Getting Searot out. I think that's the first time Samuel's been out of the game, man.
I think so.
Bryant tries to throw it over the backboard, no good, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Your score, Spencer County 26, Oldham County 21. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Do you know the Heirloom Traditions Company store is now open? You can get everything you need to update your home both inside and out using the incredible all-in-one paint and all-in-one stain. There's lots to enjoy here, and check us out at 33 Progressive Drive, Taylorsville.
If you're a current resident of Spencer County and you've been contemplating selling your home, now's the perfect time to have a conversation with us at Brown Realty.
Our local teams are experts in the field of Spencer County, and we reach all major counties and cities, helping families along the way.
There are so many great things happening in Spencer County, and Brown Realty wants to help you become part of them.
With experience in new construction and remodeling and everything in between, you can count on Brown Realty to be with you every step of the way.
Coming from humble beginnings, we know a thing or two about keeping families' needs first.
If you're buying or selling, Brown Realty is here to help you every step of the way.
Brown Realty is proud to be the largest real estate brokerage located right here in Spencer County, with local agents, local knowledge, and a passion to assist others.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hubbock, and I have been a proud resident of Spencer County for nearly 15 years. As a local real estate agent, I am thrilled to be working with Brown Realty and assisting more of my neighbors and friends right here in Taylorsville with their real estate needs. I can think of no better place to put down roots, both professionally and personally, than in Spencer County. Our community sets itself apart from others in that it possesses a small town atmosphere, in addition to residents who truly go above and beyond to help one another in whatever capacity necessary. Those traits, mixed with the genuine beauty of the county, make me honored to not only live and work here, but to raise my children here as well. And I look forward to working with residents of our community for years to come.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Halftime of the first home game of the year. Spencer County leads Oldham County 26-21. John, kind of a tale of two quarters. Spencer County started out this game, looked like they was going to run the Colonels out of the gym, and up 20-7 after one. Got outscored 14-6 in that second quarter. And that 13-point lead's now been cut to 5.
Yeah, let's look at some stats here. You mentioned that score, field goal percentage. Spencer County shooting the ball still a little bit better than Oldham County. 10 of 26 to Oldham County's 8 of 25. 3-pointers, though. Oldham County getting a few more of those off, getting 14 shots off, hitting 4. Spencer County 3 of 12 from behind the arc. We look at rebounding. We talked about this at the change of quarters, Bo, just how important that rebounding was for Spencer County and what they were able to do in the first quarter. Oldham County trying to draw even with them a little bit right there. Rebounds, total rebounds right now. Spencer County was 17, Oldham County was 11. Now, if you remember in the first quarter at the end of it, Spencer County 11 rebounds to Oldham County's 4. So Oldham County 7 rebounds Spencer County had allowed them to get in that second quarter, and that's dealing with us having that height advantage. And so very difficult there. Spencer County turnovers, had a few more turnovers in that second quarter. The steals, even on there, Oldham County with the 1 block. But Bo, really what it boils down to is the things that we talked about Spencer County doing well in that first quarter when it comes to handling the rebounding responsibilities, shooting well, their defense moving well, being able to get to the offensive threats that Oldham County had, all seemed to kind of fall away a little bit in the second quarter. Spencer County, they did have a little change of personnel, which Coach Burns, you can't play the same 5 guys the entire game. You've got to be able to get other guys out there on the floor. And so you get a little lead, you try some things, you get some people out there. I think it kind of messed with their mojo a little bit, kind of slowed them down, kind of give them a little bit of a hiccup. And by the time they were actually trying to claw their way back into the defense playing well, to scoring some points, Oldham County had kind of gotten a little bit of a run going. They had just worked their angles, they had gotten some shots off, built up a little bit of momentum, and it's been difficult for Spencer County to try to shut that back down.
I think Coach Renner may have turned up the wick a little bit on the defense.
I think he did too.
Spencer County struggled with some turnovers there a little bit about halfway through that second quarter. And, when that lead actually got cut to 3. with a couple minutes left to go before the half, but the shooting has fell off. And, I look at these stats. One thing, and I pick out on this, and I know Coach Burns is a lot like Coach Howe as far as sharing the basketball and everything. Spencer County has made 10 shots so far in this game, 3 assists.
Yeah.
And that's not a number Coach Burns is going to like.
No, it's not, especially when you're dealing with a team right now who is double-teaming the ball. You have that ball on the wing. You have the ball up on the points. Anywhere you have that ball outside the arc or down immediately on the post, they are sliding 2 guys to you right away. Yep. And so if you have that and the height advantage, you should be able to find somebody to be able to get that basketball to, knowing that there's a guy on the floor with nobody on him. And Spencer County not using that vision, not using their height. And, frankly, Bo, you and I both know you get these press type of situation, the best way to break a press is quick passes. You've got to have quick passes. You cannot dribble the ball through a press and be successful. And Spencer County's got to find a way to use that vision to find each other on the floor.
Especially with that height advantage, John.
Yes.
You can see over a lot of these double teams, that diagonal pass cross court should be there when the pressure is on like that. And the Bears just aren't seeing it right now. But score is 26-21. Bears lead by 5. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll look at some of our Country Mart instant replays in the first half. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Is your laundry taking forever to dry? Are your energy bills reaching unseen highs? It's time to call in the Dryer Vent Squad. According to the National Fire Protection Association, lint ignition and failure to clean are major causes of dryer fires. A clogged dryer vent also costs more in energy bills because it takes more time to dry, leading to stress on your appliance. At Dryer Vent Squad, we're not just cleaning vents, we're saving you time and money while keeping your home safe. Our experienced professionals ensure that your dryer vents are free from lint and debris, drying clothes faster, saving you money, and preventing potential fire hazards. Choose us for affordable cleaning, inspections, and repairs for all residential and commercial dryer vent systems. Life is stressful enough. Eliminate the worry over a potentially hazardous dryer vent by calling us today.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. We're going to look at some of our first half highlights here on our Country Mart Instant Replay. And while we show those, John, I was going to go over a couple scores here.
Sure.
In girls action tonight, right now, Frederick Douglass leads Anderson County District foe for the Lady Bears, 26-16. That game is in the second quarter. Not a whole lot of girls action going on tonight. Spencer County's opponent Saturday, I said that wrong Tuesday night. I said they play Saturday, and they do play Saturday, but they play Woodford County Friday, and then they go to Great Crossing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Madison Central leads Great Crossing 31-24. That's about all I've got in girls action. And then on the boys' side right now, Ballard leads North Oldham 31-21. That game is in the second quarter, and that's the only one anybody close to us right now that I have any scores on. But,
North Oldham's going to be one of those teams to watch too in the 8th region this year. They've got a lot of talent returning to them. Solid team last year as well. I mean, really, The odds-on money favorite, though, for the 8th region this year would have to be Woodford County. That's just the talent that they have over there. It's going to be an uphill battle for anybody facing them this year.
The ability for them to pull from Lexington. They got Amari, I think his last name's Boone. I could be completely making that
Douglas.
up. But the kid from Frederick Douglass averaged 20 points a game last year, transferred to Woodford County this year. So to go along with Omari Joyner. And Santonio Wade is back. So be a tough opponent for the Bears. They're in the 30th district. So we here got about 30 seconds here before the tip, John. Coach Burns go in, make a few adjustments here in the second half, and see if we can get this sputtering offense going early on.
And that's really what I think it is we've had some sloppy offense. We've had a lot of turnovers that were just unnecessary mistakes made by the Bears in that second quarter. And when you give those turnovers, is what I talked about before the game started. One of the best ways for the Colonels to be able to work their offense, to be able to score, is to be able to try to work in transition, to try to get players out of position, to be able to find these open shots. Spencer County is going to have to be able to reduce that. They're going to have to slow down these turnovers, try to break these double teams, presses, different things like that, and force Coach Reener to set up in more of his own or a man-to-man type of a defense against us.
Oldham County will get the ball first. Bears sticking with that 2-3 zone. Hinkle, left-hand dribble into the lane. Cross-court pass over. That is Harmon for the 3 in the corner. Little pressure here. We're going to get a foul on Harmon.
That's going to be his first foul.
Oldham has turned up the pressure here. Going full court. Ben crosses the timeline. Gives it up to Seawright. That is a luxury Coach Burns has got too, John, to have that many people that can bring the ball to the floor. Chris, corner 3, off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Rankin. Puts the ball up to Bryant. Left-hand dribble down the block. Nowhere to go. Rankin in the lane. Turnaround jumper over Jack Armstrong. No good. Rebounded by Jack. Gives it up to Combs. Jack, top of the key. Backdoor cut by Chris. Led him just a little too far. That was there. Jump ball. It'll stay with Spencer County. Colonels overplayed that corner pass, John. Chris cut back door. Ben wide open. Wing 3 way too hard. We'll go off of Hinkle's hand out to Seawright. Chris drives down. Nothing there. Combs in the lane.
There you go. Reach foul. 24.
Fouls
Mark it up.
Austin Schmidt. His first, team second.
Bo, I'm still in football mode. I saw that and wanted to call pass interference or something there. Had his arm around his waist.
Downloaded Jack. No good. Off Chris's hands. Rebounded by Hinkle. Tries to get it up to Rankin. He's going to go out of bounds off Spencer County. Stay with the Colonels. Be off Chris Armstrong out of bounds.
Oh,
tries to go
that's
to the
Bears
corner to
ball.
Hinkle out of bounds. Spencer County ball. Seawright, top of the key. Gets into the paint. Turnaround jump shot is good. That right there, to me, growing up in Eastern Kentucky, I saw a lot of Richie Farmer in high school.
Yeah.
He had that dribble down to the free throw line and turnaround jumper like that.
There we go. I think we're going to get Rankin with his. Yep, it will be.
His second foul.
Be his second foul, Timothy Rankin.
Third foul called on them in 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yep.
They only had 3 called on them in the first half. We'll just look the double team. Chris in the corner, up top to Seawright. Seawright into the paint, goes over to Ben. Corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Combs.
Are we going to get Rankin again?
I believe that is on Schmidt.
No, that's on Rankin.
It is on
that's
Rankin.
His third. Team's fourth.
5.5 minutes left. Bears in the bonus the rest of, well, no bonus. 2 free throws for the Bears the rest of the way in the third quarter. Long hook shot by Jack Armstrong.
Somebody needed to be taking notes on that one right there, Bo. That was beautiful.
2-point lead's been pushed back out to 6. That's a kick ball that did not get called. We'll take that one. Chris wide open in the paint. No good. Good delivery from Ben.
It was there.
Rankin to Schmidt. Tries to get it to Hinkle. Down the corner. Harmon falls, gets up. That's a walk. No call. Rankin in the corner. Drives baseline. Cut off. It's going to stay with the Colonels.
Country Mart instant replay here of that foul on Rankin and that reach. It's pretty obvious right there. Him picking up his third foul is huge in this game.
Bowen back into the game for the Colonels. And McGlon too. Hinkle in the paint. Bryant, turnaround jumper is good. It's an 8th grader right there.
Yeah.
John's going to be pretty good. Combs, wide open, corner 3, it's good!
13 points, Jackson Combs. Third 3 of the night.
Ball tapped by Ben Armstrong, out of bounds. Hinkle picks up his dribble, is in trouble. Tapped by Seawright, stolen away by Chris Armstrong. Up to Ben, layup is up and in. Got to be a foul there, no foul.
Great job by Ben, though, to finish strong on that. Made sure he got his 2.
Quick 7-0 run by the Bears. Free throw line jumper again by Bryant. He's the only answer they have right now, John.
So far.
Seawright gets hammered by Hinkle.
Hinkle's going to pick up his first. Team's 5th.
Seawright will go to the line for 2. Those that you forgot, there is no more 1-and-1.
I forgot. I ain't going to lie.
First one's no good by Seawright. 5 fouls. They reset each quarter. On the 5th foul, you get 2 free throws. Seawright connects on the second. 5 or 6 now for Samuel. Coach Burns wanting to turn up the pressure. Bowen, cross-court pass. Harmon. It's going to stay with the Colonels. Combs got a hand in there. I thought it may have went off of Harmon's leg.
Yeah.
Maybe it didn't.
Can't complain too much. We had the kickball that didn't get called, so.
McGlown looking down low, up top. From the logo. No good. Chris going to let that go out of bounds, and it's going to go off of him.
A lot of people in these stands not liking that call.
Seawright got a hand on it. Bryant, corner three. No good. Rebounded Kittlinger on the floor.
That's travel at least. Come on.
Covered by the Bears. Ben leads the break. Combs, top of the key, three. It's good!
4. Count them. 4 3-pointers. Jackson Combs.
Timeout, Coach Renner.
16 points. Lighting it up for the Spencer County Bears. 4 rebounds. And on a roll tonight is young Mr. Combs. Country Mart instant replay here. See that turnaround jumper from Samuel Seawright. And then it's just been sheer aggression from the Bears. And I really like seeing this. I actually wrote this down on my paperwork. I can prove it to you, Bo. I can show you where I wrote attack the press because I wanted to talk about that when we got a break. And Spencer County, as you said, they've turned up that heat. They're working harder. They're playing faster. They're doing things that's causing confusion for the Oldham County Colonels to where they're getting out of position. They're making the mistakes. If we can continue to do that, continue to push that ball against that press, work it hard, get them out of position, we're going to take Coach Renner out of that press very quickly and be able to use our advantages that we had earlier in the game.
Last 3 minutes, John, 11-2 run by the Bears. That lead had been cut to 28-26. Bears now pushed it back out to 11.
I like it. It feels good to be back up here, Bo. It really does. I love football. Everybody knows I'm the football guy. It is actually cold outside. You know, driving to work this morning, 4-degree drop by the time I left my house till the time I got to work. That was nuts. But still, supposed to warm up a little bit this weekend.
Bears brought that shooting percentage up to about 42% now. Was hovering in the mid-30s for a while. McGlon, corner to Bowen. Back out to McGlon. Harmon drives into the lane. Tries to get it down low. Harmon, wing three. No good.
That's a push.
Kittlinger, yes.
Kittlinger has to be. And that's who it's on. That's his first.
That's free throws.
I would have thought. That's okay. Matt Withrow coming on to the floor for Coach Renner and the Colonels getting his first action tonight. Ty Kimbrough goes to the line.
You know, it's almost like, I'm going to use a baseball term here, King Griffey Jr. There's no sweeter swing in baseball than King Griffey Jr. You get a lefty that knows how to shoot, there's no better looking shot than that coming off that left hand.
Might have helped him out with that last one, Bo. You needed to tell that story a little quicker.
I was afraid to. Harmon throws the ball out of bounds. Another turnover on the Colonels. Diamond trap here by the Colonels. Seawright, 25-footer, way off. Combs tried to save it.
He saved us more than anything, I think.
Cook checks into the game for Ben Armstrong.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm quick over a short distance, but that was a little bit too much. of a distance. I don't think I could have covered that ground that quick to save us.
McGraw being hounded by Seawright. Out to Bryant. Bears with this pressure, they're pushing that offense so far out on the floor, John. They can't get anything started.
I love it.
Harmon into the lane, goes down low to Kotlinger.
He walked.
Going to be off Spencer County, out of bounds. Kotlinger looks to drive into the lane. Okay. We're going to call that on Kimbrough.
Ty Kimbrough, that'd be his second, team's first.
Kotlinger does not connect on the three-point try. Oldham County foul on Bryant.
Yep, Ty Bryant's going to pick up his first. And we come back down here and shoot a few more.
Combs will step to the line for the first time tonight. John, only 9 free throws taken in this game. But we talked about there wasn't many whistles in the first half.
Yeah, there wasn't. I mean, really, both teams played very clean that first 2 quarters. And come out here third quarter, officials calling a few things, but
first one rolls home.
But we watch a lot of what's going on here in Spencer County turning up that pressure. They're playing faster. They're being more aggressive. And, of course, Oldham County's continuing that aggressive. I think the biggest difference that we're seeing between the two teams right now is Spencer County, their physicality is coming with a purpose, where Oldham County's physicality is just kind of it's coming as they're just trying to see what sticks. You know, they're trying to do whatever they can to make something good happen for them. But because of that, they're playing sloppy, getting a lot more turnovers and a lot more frustration, and Spencer County's been able to pull ahead a little further.
Withrow into the lane, out to Kotlinger. Tries to drop baseline.
They're going to get Kimbrough for another one. That's his third. Team second.
Bryant between the circles, over to McGlawn. Gets into the paint, tries to go back out, tapped by Cook, stolen away by Cook, then throws it right back to the Colonels. Harmon. And what we got here?
Sam Cook's going to pick up his second foul, team's third.
29 seconds left in the third. McGlawn, corner three. High. Bounce off that rim and in. Jack Armstrong tries to go out to Cook in the corner, swinging around. Combs open for three. No good. Armstrong is going to get fouled with 5.1 seconds left.
Going to get McGlawn with his second. Armstrong to shoot 2 more.
First one's good. Davin Cornell checking in for Seawright. Try to get Samuel that just little bit extra breather here, John, in between the quarters. Armstrong makes them both.
Keaton Jones going to come in, too, to give Jack Armstrong a chance to catch his breath as well. 5.1 left in the third.
Oh! That'll bring us to the end of the third. Your score, Spencer County 44, Oldham County 33. We'll be right back on GHP Sports.
Are you looking for a reputable shop to take care of your ride? Stop by Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center, offering all manner of body and mechanical work to keep your vehicle looking and performing at its best. Conveniently located at 910 Taylorsville Road in Taylorsville, or find us on the web at Dougherty'sBodyShop.com. Dougherty's Body Shop and Service Center. Big or small, we fix it all.
Welcome back to Spencer County High School. Get ready to start the fourth quarter. Spencer County spreading that lead a little bit there, John, up 44-33 as we get ready to start the final stage.
A quick run through on some of the team stats right here. We talk about the importance of rebounding and how Oldham County kind of tried to dig their way back into that in the second quarter. Spencer County taking control. Rebounds, total rebounds 23-14 for Oldham County. That's 6 rebounds for Spencer County that quarter, 3 for Oldham County. Assist, Oldham County still got an edge there, 9-4, but where Spencer County kind of turned up the wick, we talked about that pressure and what they were able to bring to the Oldham County Colonels. Colonels, 5 turnovers in that quarter alone. 10 turnovers total for the game, 8 for the Spencer County Bears, but those 5 alone in that third quarter, and between that and the rebounding of the Spencer County Bears, and we've got this 11-point lead again.
Hinkle. Cross court to Schmidt. Back up top to Rankin. Back in with those 3 fouls. Backdoor cut. Up and in by Withrow. Kimbrough, top of the key. Drives. Up and in off the glass. Into the paint, Rankin. Kimbrough on him. Dishes it back out to Hinkle. He gets into the lane. Now over to Bryant. Nothing doing for the Colonels.
Loving this defense.
Rankin on the block. Tries to go down low. Taken away.
Dribbled
off his leg is Jones. Hinkle comes back the other way. Tries to go up and under. Rebounded by Jones. Bears running back this way. Combs over in the corner. Chris Armstrong for 3. No good.
Oh, it's got to be
Kimbrough had
over
his
the
hands
back.
on him. Withrow goes over the top. Schmidt picks up his dribble. Bryant. Free throw line extended is no good. Rebounded by Chris. Armstrong all the way in, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Schmidt. Colonels are running. Schmidt's going to take it all the way in, tries to throw it back out. Nothing there. Scrum on the floor. Combs has got it. What's the call?
They're going to call him out of bounds. They're going to give the ball to the Colonels.
Seawright checking in for Chris Armstrong. We got a timeout on the floor.
30-second
timeout from Oldham County. That is their 4th timeout. They've got 1 more left. Bears still with that 11-point lead.
Feel a little bit better about that. Third quarter was a strong quarter for the Bears. Feel a little bit better about having that lead now. Of course, seeing some sloppiness come from the Oldham County Colonels, and I hate to say it, Bo, a lot of times you'll see it, and I think we've seen it from time to time, not the entire game, but from time to time from the Bears, where you kind of start playing into that, to where you start to get a little bit sloppy because you're playing a team that's playing sloppy. And so Spencer County just needing to tighten the screws a little bit and finish this one out.
Tapped out of bounds by Combs. Hit a fan sitting in the front row, and Jackson had to check on him.
Yeah, but that's Jackson Combs too, though. I mean, love that kid.
Schmidt, long three, no good. Rebounded by Seawright.
He got
reach
hacked.
in, no call. Samuel off and running. Backs it back out, gives it up to Jack. Jack dribbles between the circles. There's the left side. Walk got away with it, no call. Back out to Seawright. Armstrong left all alone in the corner for three. It's good.
Jack Armstrong, 11 points on the night now.
Biggest lead of the game for the Bears, now grown to 14. Colonels get into the paint, go down low to Rankin. Easy layup.
Yeah, Coach Burns won't be happy with that. They're being able to play that just inside the free throw line. Spencer County defense leaving that back lane open. He's sneaking in underneath. They're going to take that every time.
Armstrong to Combs, down in the corner. Keaton Jones partially blocked, rebounded by Hinkle. Hinkle, middle floor, running. It's going to go out of bounds off Spencer County. Stay with the Colonels. Harmon checking into the game for Schmidt.
Yeah, cameraman Elijah Crump down there kind of taking a little bit of the heat on that one there.
Rankin up and in. Lead now cut to 10. Armstrong. Kimbrough shot up, no good. Jack comes in, strong rebound, goes up, no good. Ball is on the floor. Harmon comes out with it. Colonel's running. Rankin up off the glass and in. Quick 6-0 run by the Colonels. Coach Burns wants a full timeout.
Don't blame him there. Needed to try to settle that down. Oldham County getting a little bit of momentum there. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Plenty of time for them, too, in this game with only an 8-point lead by the Bears. See the Country Mart instant replay here. Ty Kimbrough, just a strong move to the basket for him. And then Jack Armstrong, we talked about the ability of these big men to be able to shoot those three-pointers. You leave him alone in the corner. You leave Ben alone in the corner, Chris alone in the corner. You leave Jackson Combs alone in the corner, and they're going to make you pay for it, Bo.
Good student section here tonight.
I tell you something that impressed me tonight. We got in here right towards the beginning of the JV basketball game, and the student section darn near looked like that for the JV game even. I mean, turning out strong for the Spencer County Bears tonight for their home opener. Love that. Love seeing that.
8-point lead for the Bears. A little over 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Still a lot of time left.
Still, I think good timeout called by Coach Burns right there to try to slow things down, settle his team down, get back to doing what they know they can do and play within themselves. Starting lineup on the floor for Spencer County right now.
We saw Tuesday night, John, quality minutes. We're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Burns.
Yeah, Coach Burns trying to save the possession. Had that double team. You got to watch those passes right there in that corner, Bo. That just nowhere to go. Oldham County wisely getting there fast, being able to force them to use that timeout or potentially cause a turnover.
Right, let's get Tuesday night, the girls. We seen quality minutes out of 9 players. 8 of them scored here Tuesday night. You've got quality minutes out of 9 players here on the boys' squad tonight too, John. And looks like both the Lady Bears and the Bears 9 deep. Good ball players.
And that's something we really wondered
and that's
about.
With Kayla not playing.
Yeah.
So
and that was something we wondered about with both of these teams too. We knew losing some talent to graduation, some players moving on, and wondered about the depth that these teams would have. And the Bears tonight showing they have some players that can come off the bench and do some good.
The ball's going to go off Chris out of bounds. Turnover on the Bears. Look at them. They're all over this kid taking the ball out of bounds right here. It's almost like Duke, the students right on top of the floor.
That is the thing about playing basketball at Spencer County. You come in here, and this is an environment unlike any other you're going to play in at any other school in the region.
Rankin is on an 8-0 run for the Colonels. 14-point lead has now been cut to 6. Armstrong, wide open, corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Hinkle. Hinkle off to the races.
Oh!
My Jack Armstrong. Combs coming back the other way. Cross court. Ben, corner 3, no good. The roof would have come off this place, John. Jack up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hinkle. 2 good looks there by the Bears. Corner 3 by the Colonels is no good. Rebounded by Hinkle. Another corner 3, that's no good. Rebounded, back up and in by Bryant.
You cannot give them second chance opportunities.
10-0 run by the Colonels. Seawright out to Chris. Back up top, Armstrong swings it around. Ben, corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Jack, up off the glass. That's in and out, no good.
And they're going to
foul
get
on
Ben.
Bears getting good looks, John. The ball is just not falling.
That's going to be Ben's first, team's first. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game.
Bryant, long 3, it's good. 13-0 run by the Colonels. Armstrong gives it up to Chris for the left.
Nice look.
Minute and a half left to go. Bears lead is 3. Not a good foul there by Ben.
Ben's going to pick up his second, team second.
Coach Ritter is going to take his final timeout.
The only thing he had left was a full. Minute 23 left to go in the game. Spencer County clinging to a 3-point lead in this ball game, and it's been we talked about in the first half, Bo, a tale of 2 quarters, and now we're almost seeing that same type of thing play out.
Same thing play out in the second half.
A tale of 2 quarters. Spencer County doing what they do and doing it well.
Look at the hold here by Bryant.
Yeah, I know. That's been
pass
some
interference.
Yep.
15-yard penalty.
Exactly.
Automatic first down.
Automatic first down. It occurred in the end zone even. Let's put him on the 2. But still, with everything that's going on in this game, Spencer County giving that momentum back. They've got to be able to stay contained. They got to stay within themselves and play their ball game. What they were able to do in the third quarter, using their speed, using their aggressiveness to be able to get at these Oldham County Colonels, get them out of position, get them in foul trouble, the fouls that were committed. in the third quarter. Spencer County's got to get back to that. We can get back to that in these last 23 seconds. Spencer County's going to pull away in this game.
8 fouls on the Colonels in the third quarter.
Yep.
Goose egg so far in the fourth
right.
quarter with 1:23 left to go. You got to give both these teams credit, too, though, John. I mean, it's been an aggressive ball game, and the whistle has not really been blown that much.
No, the officials letting them play.
Rankin up off the glass, no good, rebounded by Combs.
Just get it across, be smart with the ball.
Chris gives it up, swinging around to Ben. Back up top to Jack. Combs gives it up. Chris off the glass and in.
Nice look. No foul, no foul, no foul.
Bears by 5, under a minute to go. Ball's on the floor. Rankin has it. He falls down, gives it up to Hinkle. Up top, Rankin for a 3. It's good. 53-51. Bears lead is 2. 32 seconds left. Get the ball up to Ben. He pulls it back out.
No need
gives
to
it
hurry.
up. Swinging around to Combs. Chris on the left side, up top to Seawright.
Renner halfway out on the floor, calling for his team to foul. Spencer County running that clock down, 19.1 seconds. Of course, only 1 foul so far for them in this fourth quarter. Not doing them a lot of good to do fouls right now. That's really in a bad spot.
That's going to be a foul on Spencer County.
They're going to get him for a moving screen, 32, that's Ben. That's his third, team's third, and that's going to be a turnover. Coach Burns asking for a full timeout. He wants to talk with his players.
Both teams playing with 6, John. Both coaches 15 feet out onto the floor.
Well, that was what I kept waiting. I was waiting for a whistle to be blown from Renner wanting his team to foul, or a whistle to be blown because he was out to the logo on the floor hollering at his players, trying to get them to foul Spencer County. But again, Bo, with no fouls committed before that one by the Oldham County Colonels, all it did was just stop play. And now, of course, they ended up sequence of events of what happened. Ben, moving pick, getting called for the foul, causing a turnover. But still, you hit a spot where you got to ask, why are they trying to foul there? They still have to try to cause a turnover somehow. Still have to be able to get something set up on offense. Spencer County kind of sitting in a good spot in that situation. Now, of course, after this turnover from the foul, maybe not so much. But the Bears got to do what they've been doing, revert back to that third quarter type of an atmosphere. Use their pressure, be able to get to the basketball, use their size advantage, and force them to take a shot that they don't want to take.
You get in trouble here, John. You do have a foul to give here if you're the Bears.
Yes.
That could burn a little time off the clock. Spencer County with only 3 fouls. Oldham County taking the ball out half court, across from the scorer's table. Get into Hinkle in the backcourt. Bears have switched to man-to-man. Hinkle up top, guarded by Seawright. Going to corner to Bryant. Hinkle drives the lane, shots up. Blocked by Chris. Seawright with the ball, gets fouled from behind.
I think they're
going to put some time back on the clock here.
Yep, Hinkle's going to get called for that foul. That's going to be his second, team second.
It's not going to matter now.
But
Spencer County just throw the ball into the back court.
Bozak Smith, he's getting his officials
together.
He's going to put a second on the clock, I believe.
Only the second team foul, so Spencer County will get the ball out of bounds.
You launch this ball, Bo.
Yeah.
You launch it.
You got to be careful, though, John. You got to get your hands on it on this side of the floor. If it comes out of bounds down here by me and you, they get the ball underneath their own basket.
Yep.
0.8 seconds left on the clock. Bears lead by 2 with the ball. Jack Armstrong taking the ball in. 6'5" Bryant on him. They get the ball into Combs, and that'll do it. Spencer County squeaks away with a 2-point win, 53-51 in their opening 8th region game.
Hey, stay with us, too. I forgot to mention, get a little into the game here. We have our Trevor Brown Construction Player of the Game interview. We will also have our Kelly Hubbard Coaches interview after the game, where we'll get the chance to talk to Coach Burns. And Bo, I think you and I are both in agreement on this Trevor Brown Construction Player of the Game. Jackson Combs, 18 points, 4 of 5 from three-point, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, dotting that stat book clear across, Bo, for him tonight.
Really got hot, John, in the third quarter when the Bears took that 11-2 run and broke that lead open. Colonels put up a fight, though, John. Inexperienced team, new coaching staff, best 2 players out. You got to give Coach Renner credit. He's a winner, 703 career wins.
He is.
He's going to turn them into a winner again.
He is. And, we talked about the fact injury bug bit him a little bit. Of course, that was one thing that Spencer County had advantage in this game was the height. And Coach Renner doing everything he could to try to be able to use the advantage of speed, to be able to use their aggressiveness in order to keep them in this ball game. And from time to time, it worked. Spencer County got a little sloppy from time to time. Spencer County played into their hands from time to time. And I say from time to time, but generally speaking, it was the second quarter and the fourth quarter. And so Spencer County needing to maybe clean some stuff up, use what they have, use what they can have to their advantage, and try to close out some basketball games, Bo, without trying to give everybody a heart attack. I know for those of you who didn't get a chance to watch the Seneca game, Spencer County had a big lead against Seneca. And Seneca in the fourth quarter came back on them and made it close and had to pull away right in the last minute or so to be able to pick up that win. And tonight, not quite the pull away at the end of the game that I'd like to see from Spencer County, but still – giving up that lead and getting that close, and that's something that the Bears are going to have to work on.
Yeah, you just had some times during the game where there's just, I don't want to call it a lack of interest, but it's just a lack of focus. The 11-2 run by the Bears that got the lead for them, that was huge. They got up 14, but then a 13-0 run by the Colonels to cut that lead back down and made that game a lot more than what we bargained for here at the end.
Yeah, and really, I hate to use these words because, I'm using it and talking about Spencer County, but, Bo, it got sloppy is really what it did. Spencer County just not doing what they can do and not playing the way they can play. And I think that kind of goes back to what I was talking about when the game started, in the fact that Spencer County – may still be searching for that identity a little bit, may still be searching for how they want to play defense, for how they want to score points. And but to go 2-0 now after getting that win against Seneca, and then to be able to having that coming in here tonight, an Oldham County team, yes, they had punched in the gut a little bit by injury, but Spencer County still able to make it through and to get the win.
Early on like this, it's not uncommon, though. Phillips and I talked about this Tuesday night. It's not uncommon for these games to be sloppy early in the year.
That's
it usually takes these teams a couple weeks, find their groove. There's a lot of people on this Spencer County squad that didn't get a whole lot of minutes last year, and now they're thrust into starting positions. And, when you've got to be on the floor, crucial minutes of the game. So
and that's what I was meaning, too, with what I was saying. It's when I say – searching for their identity, trying to learn how to play what they want to play as a group, it's not a bad thing. This is something that's going to be very quickly remedied in the fact that these boys are going to have opportunity after opportunity to play in these games, especially early season. They'll have the tournaments over Christmas. They have, we're going up to Indiana for the Hoosiers basketball games and stuff. And so to be able to do those different things and really hit those hard before we roll into district play, it gives them that opportunity to really try to discover who they're going to be, discover how they're going to operate, discover how they're going to work. And it's not a bad thing. It's something a lot of teams go through. But, let's face it, there weren't a lot of teams last year that graduated 6 seniors, 5 of them in the starting lineup. And so it's trying to figure all that out.
So let's do some stats right quick before Jackson gets up here. First for Spencer County, they were 19 of 51 on the game tonight, 37%, 6 of 25 from 3 for 24%, 7-11 from the line, 64%, 10 offensive rebounds, 19 on the defensive side for 29 total, 7 assists on those 19 made baskets, 10 turnovers on the Bears, 8 steals, 3 blocks. For Oldham County, they were 21 of 49 for 43%, 8 of 25 for 32% from 3, 1 of 2 from the line. 19 defensive, 3 offensive rebounds, 22 total, 15 assists on their 21 made baskets, 12 turnovers on the Colonels, 5 steals, 2 blocks. And we have our Trevor Brown Construction Player of the Game, Jackson Combs. Man, you got hot in the second half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love it.
We kept wanting to give you a heat check. Go back for more.
Yeah. It's just team. Everybody can do it. I mean, Samuel, Jack, the twins. So it's just anybody, any given night pretty much. So
that's an advantage you guys have of having the height advantage over a lot of teams. But also everybody on the floor can score on the block. They can score from outside. That's a rarity, and to have all 5 guys on the floor be able to do that.
Oh, yeah. It's great to have Chris and Jack just posting up because it's a matchup nightmares out there for the other team. So.
Well, and speaking of matchups, of course, you played a very, very scrappy Oldham County team tonight. A lot of youth to them, a lot of speed to them. What did you all kind of learn about yourselves and what you were trying to do when you were operating with a team that was trying to add that much pressure to you?
I'd say the main thing is just on when they were doing their 2-2-1 trap or whatever, just be strong with the ball, hit it in the middle, and then work from there. And so just also missing Brady, another big guard. So just everybody's getting more guard action. So just getting better at that too. So
played nine quality minutes or quality players tonight. Give Coach Burns quality minutes. And then you just mentioned Brady. I mean, that's one you're expecting back maybe here in the next month or so or something like that. 10 deep. That's another luxury you've got on your side.
Yeah, just having – and it's also we're really young. All those guys didn't get a lot of varsity stuff. And so, I mean, just leaning on, Jack's experience and just everybody kind of learning together, I feel like we're just going to keep getting better and better as we go on.
Well, and – I'm going to let the cat out of the bag before you go home and watch this. I did, say that it was genetic, the hook shot that you had with your brother Jonathan, because it was shades of Jonathan out there, just impossible to block. But no, real quick, some unofficial numbers for you. 18 points on the night, 4 or 5 from three-pointer. You were 2 for 2 from the line, 6 rebounds. Just a great night.
Thank you.
It doesn't get any easier.
No.
2 days, you've got top 5 St. X.
Yep.
They return their top 9 scorers and rebounders from a team that got beat in the region tournament, but probably should have made it to the state tournament last year.
Yeah. I mean, enjoy this one kind of thing tonight, but then as soon as the next day.
Go to work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So. Well, great game tonight, Jackson. We always love having you up here. Of course, we see shades of you everywhere, different things that you do and how you are with people, even checking on the fan over there when the ball got tipped out of bounds and making sure everybody is all right. I'm telling you what, folks, this kid right here, great kid. You'll never find a better one. But good game tonight, brother.
Right. Now, listen here. You got our Trevor Brown Construction Player of the Game tonight. Now, look, you got to bring this back next home game, all right?
All right.
So we'll get your name put on there. But thanks to Trevor Brown Construction for doing this for us. And you take that home with you tonight.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Jackson Combs, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 or 5 from 3 tonight. And we're going to get Coach Burns in here.
These might be a little sweaty. I'll just let you know, give you a little
now.
heads up. I mean, it can be a little rough to stick those on. Do you have us?
He's like a NASCAR driver. He's got to get his prime drink up here.
Oh, yeah, I need it today.
Coach, it's good to get – you started out 2-0, all right? It's good to get those first 2 wins on the year, but it's not uncommon to see sloppy play early on.
Yeah.
And you went through moments where you had like a 10-0 run and an 11-2 run, but then they had a big 13-0 run at the end there to bring it back.
Right now, you said it. We're 2 games in, so I don't know. It's kind of the microcosm. It wasn't as bad as Tuesday night. We were a little all over the place that night, but you can tell like we got a couple guys that haven't been thrown totally in the fire yet, or they're getting thrown in the fire. So, we made improvement from Tuesday. That's what we just talked about. That's positive.
We talked about it before the game. Watching some of Tuesday night's game. And then seeing us tonight, the youth of this team, players that haven't really played much together, still trying to find that identity, how to work together out there on the floor.
Yeah, and it's a work in progress. I mean, it took us a while last year, and we were an experienced team too. So, we just we still just don't have that. They're almost like if these kids, like they're almost too good a kid. You gotta you need somebody to shake somebody and kind of get them. Yeah, we need that person. So, we get Brady back here soon. So hopefully he's kind of that guy. And but look, we know we're a work in progress right now.
But speaking of the game Tuesday night as well, got to make you worry in those fourth quarters. You're giving up these leads when you get into the fourth quarter. And, of course, Tuesday night, able to pull it out a little bit further than you were tonight. But, Coach, it's got to make you nervous.
I don't get – I don't feel too – but, no, what makes me sick is the amount of turnover. It's more so sick than nervous. The turnovers are which we, I don't know what we finished with tonight.
10 tonight.
We only catch you for 10.
It wasn't nearly as bad as tonight. But that's the biggest thing because really, our defense is way better than it was last year. But it's also a catch-22 when you're, turning it over. Like now, our defense doesn't look as good. And the points start tallying up. Transition. We still don't rebound as well as I think we should. I think that should be a strength for us.
With the size advantage you're going to have over this team here tonight.
Yeah, but we're, like I said, we're getting there, and
so
Brady will be a big plus too.
Last year, I was going back through some notes that I had, and when the calendar turned to January, you were 6-7, but you had played 7 teams in the top 20 before Christmas. You didn't go too far from that path. Looking at Saturday,
we're kind of in the same boat. So, and we got to play them over the summer, and obviously in the summer it's not. We're experimenting with stuff, and I'm sure other teams are experimenting with stuff. But they won that Collins tournament and played really well, and we didn't play the greatest in that first event. So, I think they're excited to play a caliber team like that, and that we've seen them too. It's not we kind of know a little bit about them. So,
now one thing I did like about a lot of what we were doing tonight, we talked about it during the game. Sometimes you get these sloppy games going on, and it's almost like the way Oldham County was playing, we were trying to play down to them at times, trying to play down to that sloppiness that they were doing. But the one credit I will give our boys is I used the phrase physicality with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That there was a lot of stuff that we were doing and doing well and being physical.
Yeah, and then we just got to keep it going. And that was the first. Well, it was both halves. We said we punched them in the mouth there early.
Mm-hmm.
They punched us back, and I don't know if we ever responded that entire second quarter. And it's just an experience thing too. I think I still say sometimes, and they take it. It's more negative. They think it's more negative than but we just haven't really learned how to play hard enough.
Yeah.
It's just little things that and we're getting there. They play hard, but it's just can you grab it with 2 hands instead of 1 hand?
And you've got 9 guys you used here tonight, and 10 when Brady comes back.
Yeah.
So they've got to go hard, knowing that, hey, coach, take me out, and then you're going to go right
which
back
we
in.
did. Tonight we did a lot of defensive subbing. Maybe even more in the past. If you didn't jog back, you were we kind of have to a little bit as well. But it's a mindset, and we're not quite there. But hey, it's game 2, so.
Well, and that's the thing is a lot of these games are going to bring that experience to help get you.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is their wins. They're also you can sit there and look at a lot of things we can fix, and it's still a win. And and you take it for granted because wins are hard to come by.
Well, and there's no pictures on the scorecard. We always talked about that with golf, and so it's like you see that final score, there it is.
Well, Coach, congratulations. We'll let you go, and we won't see you again until December 17th.
Weeks.
Against Western. That's a busy week right before we go to Indiana.
Yep. You all are making the Hoosier.
We are
making
the trip.
We will be there. We will be there.
We are excited.
All
right,
appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach Burns. Spencer County improves to 2-0 tonight, 53-51 win over 8th Region foe Oldham County. And, John?
Yeah?
We have come to the end of our program. We don't have the boys again until December 17th, so our next girls game.
Thursday night should be, a week from tonight, I believe.
Yep. Thursday night against Anderson County.
Yeah, big district game.
Big district game. Girls got Woodford tomorrow night.
Yep.
And for their first district game, and then Anderson next week. So be prepared for that. Fill the gym up, folks. Come out here and watch these kids play. It's always fun.
That Anderson County girls game, if you're new to Spencer County Lady Bears basketball, please come down here.
And listen, Anderson travels.
They
do. Don't let them outdraw you
That's
on your home floor.
That's
so
right.
that'll be it for us tonight. Again, Spencer County defeats Oldham County 53-51. John and I will see you Thursday night next week against Anderson for the girls.
That's right.
That's all we got. We'll be here Thursday on GHP Sports.